Welcome to Private Money Secrets. I'm Keith Yackey and I'm your host, and all we talk about here is private money, real estate, and some other fun stuff. Grab your favorite beverage. Let's dive in. Every single thing in your life rises or falls based on the level of your standards. Standards. That's it. What is your standard? I had a very revealing gummy tent this last Saturday night as I was sitting there communing with my Creator, thinking about my life, and it boiled down to one mantra. Practice the habits of winners and let go of the standards of losing. Practice the habits of winning. Let go of the standards of losing. It became very real to me that from about the 6th grade on, I was on a lot of losing teams, sports-wise. Up to the 6th grade, I was on almost exclusively winning teams. Baseball, undefeated seasons, destroying people in county championships. Just soccer, winning, always winning. It didn't hurt that a couple of the kids that I played soccer with growing up went on to become professional soccer players. But it was a standard of, I just always assumed we're going to win. We're going to win. And we would win tournament after tournament after tournament. Baseball, soccer, football. One year, I was on a winning team. We destroyed everybody. The very next year, they broke those two teams up into, that one team into two teams. And I got placed on the team that sucked ass. And I was the quarterback of the team that sucked ass. And as I was sitting and contemplating my life and how important winning to me is now, not winning against others, winning my day, winning me, holding up to standards of winning. And I thought to myself, what a pivotal time in my life where I started accepting the standards of losing. And as I do in my gummy tent, I get about 20 or 30 milligrams of THC spread out over about 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. And what happens for me is I kind of teleport back in my mind to what I was thinking and where I picked up habits and where I picked up mindsets. And one of them was, Keith, you stopped caring about and being obsessed with winning at a certain age. And I found out it was right about that 4th, 5th, 6th grade, right in there. I stopped competing to win. I stopped competing to be my best. And it carried through for too long to where I stopped believing I was a winner and started actually to believe that if I won anything, it must have been because of those around me. If I did anything good, it must have been a fluke. It must have been an accident. When in reality, I was born a winner. And early in my life, my confidence about winning, we are the best, we will fuck you up, we will not lose, we are not going down. That was who I was born. That's how I was raised until that 11, 12-year-old, 13, right in there. We stopped winning. And I almost became okay with it. And it hindered my progress as a human. And I wrote down, man, how differently my life would have been if I was held to a standard of winning, and how I would have expected to win the rest of my life. but not just expected to win, but I would have been held to the standard of winning, which means I would have been held to the habits of winning, the habits of preparation to ensure winning, the habits of practice to ensure winning. The more you commit to the habits of winning, the higher percentage of chances are you will win. And a lot of you are losing right now. And a lot of you don't know why. And I want to suggest and have you pause to consider that maybe you've just accepted the standard of losing. That maybe you've just thought that winning was the culmination of luck and good fortune, when in reality, winning only comes from having the standard of practicing like a winner, of preparing like a winner, of assuming and being consumed with winning, not against others, but against yourself. Setting a target and saying, I will hit that target no matter what. Why? Because I'm a fucking winner. I will not hold back everything in my arsenal because I have to win. And the only way I can ensure victory, substitute that with hitting my target, hitting my goal, getting where I want to go, is becoming obsessed with what it takes to actually win. That's it. Practice the habits of winning. Let go of, abhor, reject, push away from, run from the standard of losing. If you are constantly losing, if you're constantly not getting ahead, if you're constantly failing, it's because you accept that. The same way if somebody was to demean you, talk down to you, bully you, push you, and you have the power to push back and you don't, that's on you. You can hear it in your language. I wish. I hope. I'm praying for. It would be nice. All loser language. We'll see. Loser language. You want to win? I want to win. Winning for me is living my best life. Winning for me is no limits. Winning for me is pushing my boundaries, expanding my borders, crossing into new areas and territory that I've never been before, pushing my character, straining at who I think I can become, doing things that secretly I think I can, and actually going and doing them. It's unsexy. It's not always fun. But the fruit of it, there's no greater taste than the sweet taste of victory. Losers are losers because they choose to be, or somewhere back along the line, it became acceptable. There's things in my life that are absolutely unfucking acceptable anymore. You tell me you're going to do something, you don't do it, you're building your reputation with me. I hear from people all the time, I'm going to come into your program. I'm going to send a wire next week. I'm in, I'm up, I'm excited. And every time they send me an excuse or tell me a reason why they can't do it, their reputation for being a loser builds in my brain. That's some loser shit. Not doing what you say you're going to do? Loser shit. Tell yourself you're going to get up every morning and walk at 5:30 or 6 a.m. and you don't do it? Loser shit. Keith, you're so harsh. You goddamn right. You goddamn right I am. That's called winning. It's not for everybody. In fact, It's only for about 3% of humanity to really win. The other 97% won't do what it takes to win. You know how I know? Because only 3% of people write down their goals where they want to be. Only 3% of people revisit those goals. The other 97% of people will not fucking do it. And guess what? The 3% outperform, out-create, out-accumulate, outdo the other 97% combined. Winning's not for everybody. But just don't say you want to win if you're not willing to put in the work. It's that fucking simple. Love you all. Let's crush it. All right, so if you're wanting to learn how to raise more private money, go to www.privatemoneypro.com, www.privatemoneypro.com, where I can show you how to be a private money pro. Take care and go rock it.